In this video, I'm going to show you 3 apps that you can use to transcribe your voice in real time into text. So these are all mobile apps, meaning you can use them from your phone, and they're useful for situations such as meetings or interviews. The first app is called Live Transcribed. It's free of Google Play Store. The full name is Live Transcribe and Notification. So it's a product by Google, and it's a solid general purpose transcription app. So it doesn't have a lot of features. You just open the app and then it just starts transcribing immediately once it can hear or detect that it's your voice or someone's voice. And it can also differentiate between someone's voice and background noise, for example dogs barking or wind blowing or birds chirping. So let's have a look at it. And okay, see, it's ready to transcribe. So once I start talking, it just transcribes everything and just keeps going. And then you have the timestamps of by the minute, so you could just turn this on, leave the screen on, and then you just leave the phone and it just does its thing. So notice how, see, if I stop talking, it's going to recognize that there's some wind in the background. Okay, it's recognized the dogs barking, so dog sounds. So that's just the general purpose. You just turn it on, put the phone down, and it just records everything. So I like it. And then if you want to copy paste whatever out, okay, then just long press. You just long press, select everything, and copy it and paste it out to your note taking app, or the one where you keep your text. And just open up and just paste everything in there. And see, and then that's it. You just add a title to it. And just something to mention, previously in Live Transcribe, one good thing is that it's quite accurate. I've tried other voice transcription apps, but sometimes it doesn't. They're more like hit and miss, maybe 50 or 60% they get the word. So it's quite bad. So for this, you may have noticed that in Live Transcribe, some of the words it missed, but it's quite good considering that it's free and considering the quality of the other apps that are out there. So what I've experienced is that apps that are made by Google, they're of very high quality. The accuracy of the transcription. The next app is called Google Keep Notes, or simply Keep Notes. It's available on both the phone and on your PC. So the good thing about this app is that you can use it in real time with other people, so multiple people can be editing this note. So it's mainly made for keeping text notes, so you'll type in it. So if you put in a note and then someone else can type into, so it's being updated in real time. I use this mainly for my shopping list so that my folks at home can add things, so and then I can see whatever's on the list. So whatever they think of that comes up to mind and that we need, they just add it without in talking to me. So I just go and I pull up the list and I look at it. But the disadvantage for this, because it's made mainly for text, it's got some other features. It's simple, but where voice transcription is concerned, the disadvantage is that there's a short delay and then the note ends. For example, if you want to use it for a continuous talking or continuous conversation and interview, then the voice notes, for whatever little pause, I think the delay is too short and then the voice note ends. Okay, so it ends and then it gets converted to text. But the bonus is that the audio note, it keeps an audio note of it. So then you have the option of either deleting that or keeping that, or and then I think you can share it too. So let's give that a go now. Just tapping on the microphone icon there right at the bottom. So now this is the voice now the voice is being, see that was so short. So let's try that again. Okay, let's try that again. And okay, next voice note. Okay, now next voice note, and this time the delay won't be too short. So but as soon as we stop talking, it's going to save everything and it's going to save it in a voice note. And now we can't talk anymore. So you see how short that delay was, and then suddenly it's converted it. But notice the accuracy. See, it's quite accurate. It's similar to what voice or live transcribe was. It's very accurate. So let's just play back the audio note. So then we okay, now next voice note, and this time the delay won't be too short. So but as soon as we stop talking, it's going to save everything and it's going to save it in a voice note. And now okay, so that's the voice note, and then you have the option, you can play it or you can just delete it. So I'm deleting that. So all right, and then from that too, you can write a title and you can save it, and you can send it anywhere you want to send it, or you can copy paste it and select everything and copy paste and put it into whatever the note-taking app that you use. So this might be more useful for, say, it might be more useful for short notes, say short audio notes, so you know that you're not going to be doing a back and forth where it just goes one off one and then you can save it now. But I think live transcription is better suited for, or live transcribe is better suited for meeting or interview style notes. But this one is more for Google Keep Notes. Is more for keeping notes for yourself, more like a journal or your notebook. So okay, now we're up to the last app. I'm not sure if you'll be able to guess it. It might be a tricky one, but it's been staring at you this whole time, and it's ChatGPT itself. So let's pull it up. This is ChatGPT. So you can actually use ChatGPT for voice transcription. It might not be useful for doing a longer interview style or a longer note taking, but it is very accurate compared to other apps that are built for voice transcription or for note taking. And that's the thing I like about ChatGPT, where you could just talk and you could record everything. So okay, you see right at the bottom you have the headphones. There will take you into voice chat, where you'll talk, and then ChatGPT will also respond in voice form. But what we want is, we want to be providing the voice and for ChatGPT to respond in text. So that's the microphone icon right next to it there. So okay, so ChatGPT, I'm going to talk to you. Okay, you'll notice there's a catch here with ChatGPT. With ChatGPT is when you talk, ChatGPT is always responding. But if you want to use ChatGPT like voice transcription, then you have to tell ChatGPT in a way where it's just going to mirror whatever you say. It's going to mirror back to you. So the components in this is that you tell ChatGPT that it's going to just mirror everything back in text form, and it's not going to add any additional responses or comments, and it's going to do so even with questions. Okay, let's try that. ChatGPT, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to use you like a transcriber. So whatever I say, I want you to mirror it back to me in text form, and do not add any additional comments or notes. And even if I ask a question, you also just mirror the same thing back to me that I said, but you put it in text form. Do not add anything additional apart from what I say. So that's the example of the voice transcription there. Okay, see, so just from the get-go now, ChatGPT it's doing that already without saying anything else. So now whatever I say, ChatGPT will just bounce it back to me. I just mirror it back, and I can just copy paste it into my note-taking app. So let's try this. So now whatever ChatGPT says to me, it's just going to come back. Or so now whatever I say to ChatGPT, it's just going to spit the same thing back without anything else, adding anything to it. So, but the disadvantage is I haven't tested how long this might go on for. I think the maximum I've gone on this is 5 minutes, but the danger is that it relies on the internet connection. So if something happens to your network, it might not save all of the notes that or what you said to ChatGPT. So maybe you can try to use this, but in shorter forms, maybe 1 or 2 minute or note no, voice notes, maybe a couple of seconds. But if you have tried to go longer, please leave a comment and let me know how long you've gone or what's your record with using ChatGPT as voice transcriber. Okay, let's end that there. That's about 54 seconds, so almost a minute. And then it takes a couple of seconds to convert it to text. And let's see if it's still, so everything is still there. So it's just done the same thing again. It's just put everything down, mirrored it. So, and then the thing with ChatGPT is that you can also just long press and copy or select text, or you can choose to go and you can share the whole conversation. So then you can share the link and you can choose wherever you want to share the link to, whether email or WhatsApp or to a social media platform. So, and yeah, so and those are the 3 apps, and I hope you use some of them, and I hope they help you when you use them, and thanks for watching.